Right now you're working. You're doing your obviously your food blog on your Instagram, and you're also going to school.
Full-time
You ever
student.
get like
full-time job, full-time student, and this hobby?
Do you ever get overwhelmed? Ever felt overwhelmed?
Oh my
You're like,
God.
wow, I gotta quit one.
Yeah, I have. There was a time that
which
I
one
didn't.
have you thought about quitting? All right, so welcome to episode 1 of Insure Your Greatness podcast. I am your host, Abraham Valera, and this is my guest, Vanessa Morales, or AKA La Dieta Comienza Mañana. How are you doing today?
This is me. Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
My first podcast. You see, you're making me nervous.
Oh my God, why? No reason to be nervous. So, Vanessa, what I really wanted to ask you, and especially now that I'm at least getting to the whole social media thing and trying to I don't know if you noticed, I'm trying to grow my stuff.
Yes.
I've seen your Instagram and I see that's really good. Like, I like everything that you post. I don't know, it's like really, really, really good compared to what other people have seen.
I attract you into my page.
Yeah, exactly.
That is the goal.
What made you start doing this?
Okay, so Instagram came out with a highlight feature. So
Long time ago, right?
Long time ago. So that was like, it could be my little foodie highlight. So I started posting pictures everywhere I went, food, drinks, just about anything. And then I thought, oh my God, why don't I make a blog? And here I thought, there's not that many people that have food blogs. Sure enough.
That's how it is.
That is oversaturated, and I came in very late, but it's been going really well.
Yeah, no, and it's funny you say that because I thought the same thing when I got into insurance. I was like, I'm gonna post stuff about insurance on Instagram. I don't see anybody do it because, of course, I don't follow them.
You find all these followers from insurance or people doing that.
No, that's how it is. But there's a good thing to that, though, and I've noticed, is that when you have a community, and I've noticed that with you because I see you've gone into your community of people post food, they actually help each other out. And obviously, let's say you have as many, let's just 10,000 followers, right? And there's another person that has 10,000 followers, but you guys have completely different followers sometimes. Yeah. So if they shout you out or they help you out, it helps your account out. And I've noticed that a lot with people, especially in yours with the food. I've seen other people shout you out or you shout out other people, and I go look at their page, and it's just damn, everyone's just helping each other out. So that's really good.
A lot of giveaways, collaborating, partnering up with local businesses or people just starting up on Instagram. I sometimes reach out, or they reach out to me, and just doing giveaways or having another foodie partner, another foodie friend to do it with you. You're both helping each other out. You're helping the business, you're helping yourself, and you're helping your friend. So that's what's good about it.
And what is what's your goal in trying to do this? Is it a side hobby that you do?
Okay, so it started off as a side hobby. I was like, I'm not going to get too crazy. This is not a big deal. Yeah, right. This is my life.
No,
this is my job after my job. And I put a lot of time into it. I'm on Instagram. You have to be on your phone, unfortunately. So sometimes my friends, my family, I'm like, give me 30 minutes to blog. I'll catch up with you in a second. Because if you're not engaging.
And how do you do that? Let's say if you're out in a restaurant and you got to take, sometimes I see people with the lights and the thing. So you tell everyone, stop. And then take the pictures and the videos, or how does that work?
I think my friends have learned.
That they gotta
I've trained them. I've learned that when I see a finger or hand trying to reach the food, I'm like, what are you doing? And I take out my big ass light and I take a couple of pictures, couple of videos. But it's different when you're with people that already know the biz and they do it too. So everyone's all up in there. But with your friends or your family, they don't get it sometimes. So you have to educate them, and it's okay. If they don't like it, and you just next time I'll go with them and just not even bring on my light.
Okay, I do have a question. How about for the people Because I spoke to one guy and I was telling him, oh, look, I have this friend that she does this and that. And he was a chef at a restaurant, right? And he was like, oh, man, I hate those people. They always try to get free food from us and it's that. And I was just like, I don't know much of like that industry, that world at all. So I don't even know how that works. But I was just like, damn, I never saw it like that. Does that happen to you? Like, do you have people tell you like, don't come here, you guys, food bloggers, like stay away? Or,
you just want free food?
Yeah.
Okay, so I reached out to a business, right, that I had gone to already. You know, I paid for my food and whatever, but I wanted to go back and do like a dine.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, and they reply with, oh, can you come back to us next week? Because, you know, there's a lot of people that say that they're food bloggers. I'm like, well, I hope my page can show you, you know, confirm that, you know, I'm not just trying to get the free food. I'm advertising and promoting for you.
Yeah.
And
which it helps. Like that mac and cheese house, whatever, Mac House?
World famous house.
Well, I've never been there, but I don't know. I've never been there. It's crazy. But
you're not living life.
But when you said like to follow them, I follow them. So I follow them now. So they gain like, you know, they do gain reputation and more followers and more just awareness on social media.
That's the point. I mean, it's a business. You're obviously, you know, you want content and you want to try food or you want to meet people and, you know, that's how you work your way up. But if someone's not letting you in, if someone's not, you know, being so held back, you're just like, you know what? I'd rather not work with you. I'd rather not deal with that. So thank you anyways.
And how do you like, how did you start growing your following? Because you have a pretty good amount of followers. How did you get to get people to start following you? It was just it's funny because today, knowing that you were gonna come here, I went to your first post to see like what your first post was and how it looks like to now. It looks completely different, obviously. I saw one was like a bite of a pizza, and then another bite, and then another bite, so the whole pizza was gone, right? And so it's just completely different. What do you do to like get more awareness of your Instagram? Like, is it just the collaboration you do? Is it the giveaways? Does that help a lot? Like, so is it posting content all the time? Like, I'm always confused with the post 5 times a day. No, post once a week. Nah, 3 times, 4 times. It's like I just post whenever I feel like it, I guess. But sometimes I feel like I should do more, but then I don't. Like, how do you do that?
Well, I post at least once every day. Just because.
Well, I would say not counting stories. Like people post stories all the time.
A post.
Okay.
I sometimes don't really do a lot of stories. I do more posting and engaging. You do get a lot of unfollows and follows and unfollows. So I feel like at least one post a day, I'm keeping up with who's following me and they're keeping up with me. Yeah. So sometimes when I don't post for a couple of days, like on the weekends, I'm off on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So, you know, you get those unfollows and they're like, oh, she's not posting. So forget her.
Damn, I would think it would be the opposite. I feel like on the weekends is when I post the most because I have more free time.
No, I would too, but I feel like the more people do more stories on the weekend. I feel like not everyone's going to be on their phone. As for me, I'm not really that much on my phone. Yeah. But what's helped me is engagement, commenting, interacting with your followers, or writing on people's page like, wow, this looks really good. Or a restaurant like, oh my God, I can't wait to go there. Yeah. And people see that and they're like, oh, this girl, she like cares. She wants to know about it. I want to follow her. And then maybe I can get to know her or collab with her and stuff like that. So, and I've seen people's posts. I've also gone to like, I'm not going to say like events where they teach you like what's a good angle, what's a good lighting, stuff like that.
For just food?
For just food. Shoot. Like the table setting, like you'll have a bowl and then a spoon and then like flowers. Like the presentation really does matter. Yeah. So I've learned that and, you know, I think that's helpful.
Yeah, no, definitely. For me, it's like, it's insurance is one of those things like I've noticed too. When I post about insurance, it's not like I want to get likes, but I can just see like if I get like a little bit of likes, 5 likes on an insurance post, I see no one really cares. You know, no, they're not really looking into that. But when I post stuff about let's say I do post something about insurance, but I kind of like have like a video about it or something more interactive.
Yeah.
Way better.
That attracts.
When I just post like an ad, I think that's what people get confused sometimes. Sometimes an ad and like a post for engagement for your followers are two completely different things. When you try to sell somebody on something, or it's just something like interactive that can help them out, way different.
I was gonna say, like, they don't know what you're talking about. Like, you need to educate them. So with insurance, you're like, okay, well, you don't know about this, but I can show you this, and they'll be like, oh, that's what he does on his page. That's what this is about.
Yeah.
I understand. But you just posting, they're gonna be like, maybe next time.
And I've honestly, like, I don't even post only about insurance. I like talking a lot about like
you do a lot of motivational stuff, and I love that. I love that. That lifts me up. I know you're like so excited. I'm like, yes.
Yeah, that's what I do mostly about, and it's just because it's more of a passion. Like, it's something more like I feel just stronger about. So obviously, insurance, I love it. I've been doing it for a while. But when I post more about like things everyone could relate to, I notice it. Like everyone starts commenting on it, and even like DMing me, and it's just like, wow, that's super cool.
That's good, and people actually want to reach out. So that's your little.
No, exactly. It's like, and you get it because the thing is, everything's also emotional, right? Like, especially even with food too. Like when you post something, especially like at 5 or 6 o'clock when I'm about to leave work and I'm freaking starving, it's like, shit, I'm going there. I want to go there because it's just the way it works. It's just the way it all works. But yeah, you know. Another thing is, I guess like if Instagram, because you only do Instagram right now, right?
Right.
Have you ever tried to do it, like grow your thing on Facebook or on other social media platforms?
I tried Facebook, but it's so, I don't know.
That's what everyone says. And it's funny how people think about that now because it wasn't like that before.
That's like the, MySpace back in the day.
Yeah.
No, I don't feel like I'd get as much engagement or interaction on Facebook. People on Facebook just like or share and stuff like that. So it wouldn't attract that many people or get as much attention as Instagram. So I deleted that. I was thinking about having like a little website, but slowly but surely.
Yeah, no, and the thing is because you know who Gary Vee is, right? You know Gary Vee?
What?
Gary Vee? You know who Gary Vee is? You know who Gary Vee is?
I think so.
Jesus. Well, he's super huge. He's super huge on like not staying on one platform because you're just gonna like once Instagram dies out, what are you gonna do? Like everything dies out.
Like when that time that Instagram died for like a day and everyone's freaking the out and everyone made a Twitter and stuff like that. I was like, down.
Yeah, exactly. So, and it's true. Like, that's why it's good to have so many different platforms. Even if you're not heavy on all of them, at least stay consistent with them because, like, look at now. TikTok is, like, blowing up. It's huge.
I didn't even...
And let's just say Instagram, it's going to take time. But let's say Instagram is not as popping as it is now.
Yeah.
Like, next year or a year and a half from now, TikTok is a new thing. And then now is when you start getting into TikTok. Then you got to build that up all over again. When you could have just been doing it at least once a week or,
Yeah.
So I think that's very important too. It's just...
I'm going to look into
it. Yeah, you should.
Those videos, they're funny.
And honestly, I'm going to be super honest with you. TikTok is one of those things like, I do it for fun. Like, it's one of those things like, it's a funny ass video. Like, you just do whatever you want. And you have
fun doing it. That's the best part. You have fun doing it.
Yeah. Like I don't even take it that serious. Like, it's just like, whatever. Everyone on TikTok just makes random videos. So it's like, it's funny.
A lot of food bloggers use TikTok.
They do?
Yeah.
And that's the only downside about TikTok now. It doesn't have any, it's just videos. So you can't really take pictures. Or I think they have now like a picture thing where you could do like picture collage in the form of a video, but there's no pictures. So once it starts, I think it's going to grow, and a lot of people, the people are going to get into it. So then they're going to add the pictures and all that just because every social media platform has it. So it'll be weird if they don't. But it's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of time.
Jump on that bandwagon.
Yeah. No, it's funny. Even The Rock. I saw The Rock out on TikTok like 2 days ago. And he has like a TikTok challenge because he's coming out with that Jumanji movie. So he's coming out with that movie and he just has a crazy challenge going on. So, yeah, it's definitely the new wave. All right, so with your social media and your food blog and everything that you're doing, are you trying to monetize that as like your main source of income, or how is it you're trying to do that?
Okay, so I'm going to school for broadcasting.
Correct.
And hospitality, food and restaurant.
Okay.
So I was thinking, hello, I do this already for fun. So imagine if I didn't want to do broadcasting for some time, I can go into hospitality and, do what I do now and just get paid for it. And
exactly.
Growth on both ends.
No, and the thing is that's actually a good idea in the sense that you could be working in hospitality and you could film everything you're doing at the same time. Like, you don't have to wait.
Kill two birds with one stone.
Exactly.
So I'm really excited, actually. So I'm like, I love my page.
But what is it you're trying to do, though? Like, are you trying to do broadcasting or are you trying to do hospitality?
Okay, well, I want to do radio personality, but I'm saying if...
Oh, there's a good start right here.
Yeah. I'm saying if, one day I just want to make what I already do for fun as a living, I can't. I have that, under my belt.
Yeah.
So it's good to learn, and I really feel like it wouldn't be much of a difference, just because...
Yeah, you're already in the industry. You already know, at least a little bit.
And so like that, you make connections, either personal, business, so...
No, yeah, I completely agree. I think that's a good idea. And it's good because it's something, you're doing it pretty much for free right now. So imagine the passion you have for it.
Food.
For free food, yeah. So imagine if you would actually get paid for it, how much more you would actually be involved in it. Because now I'm guessing like, your job, you can't be on your phone all day either, right? So it's like, you try to hide.
Go to long bathroom breaks.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So it's hard, it's hard. But no, I think that is definitely the best thing to do. I think if you do that, I think we'll be good.
I'm excited. Valera. Very excited.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I honestly, for me, I want to grow my Instagram and TikTok, hopefully, and Facebook and everything as much as I can. And I don't even do it because I'm not even trying to sell anything. I see a lot of people, especially like a lot of insurance agents, just try to sell insurance. I've been actually not doing that no more. I like my page to be more just about motivation, really. Just about growing your, being the best version of yourself. That's why even this podcast, I've named it Insure Your Greatness. Like, it's insurance, I guess, it's insure, but it's just all about just being the best person you could possibly be. Because that's what holds everybody back, no matter what you do. No matter if you do food, no matter if you do insurance, if you do freaking broadcasting, whatever it is, what holds most people back is like their limiting beliefs, their fears, or their mindset. Like,
ultimate human being right here.
Exactly. Exactly. So that is what holds a lot of people back. And, sometimes it's not just a skill set, like learning how to take good pictures or learning how to do this. Like, that matters. But it's more of a, why don't you go to that restaurant and ask them for this or that? Or why are you scared? Or, that's what really holds people back.
I was really scared at first. I'm like, oh my God, who am I to
I was about to say that. And a lot of people say that. And I say that to myself too. Like, who am I to email this big...
like, how they're going to be like, how dare this peasant? How dare
Exactly.
But one day I was like...
You got to flip it.
I was like, I'm going to do it. And I just wrote to a whole bunch of people. And whoever came back, great. Whoever didn't, still great. I'm still going to go to the restaurant.
Exactly.
And surprisingly, I got a lot of good feedback. I was like, why was I scared? So now people that tell me, oh, no, you write to them. I'm scared. No, I'm embarrassed. I'm like, no, do it. You're going to see. You have to learn. This is how you do it. I'll go through stuff.
I even saw that you posted on your story that you got a shout out from an article or something. What was that about?
I got it on a Voyage Miami.
It's
like an online magazine. So they reached out to me and they said, oh, we're looking for local foodies and in the community, and we want to hear your story and how you started this stuff.
And how they hear about you? Did it tell you or not?
Somebody recommends you. So whoever recommended me.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's why those
things excite me. I'm like, damn, like I'm not big, but I'm getting acknowledged.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm
doing
saying.
Something right.
So that's why social media is such a good platform, because just look at that. Like, just from having people know you, they're already like, oh, I'm gonna recommend the Voyage Vanessa because she's good and I like her and I like her page and I met her, whatever. And that's the peak right there. Why social media is so good. It really is.
It is so good.
It's just that
I've met a lot of good people.
Yeah, no, that's the thing too. Like,
it's a whole ass community. Let me tell you. Like, have a lot of friends, more friends. What we saying? I'm not a hermit or anything, but I've made a lot of friends, and I see them all the time. And it's not just going to be foodies. It's like being friends, hanging out, talking, like, and it's something that I really didn't think. But they're like, "Oh, come have a dine." I'm like, "What's a dine? Who are these people?
What is a dine?"
Yeah, a dine, like someone, like, let's say I invite you, come with me out to this restaurant to check it out, and then the restaurant brings a whole bunch of food, and you start taking pictures of it, and then you start eating and stuff like that.
And how does that work? Like, do they really give you free food? Is that mostly all free?
Yeah,
like,
if you get invited, it's all free. The only thing,
my god,
you want to be a good person, you leave some tip.
Yeah, it's so funny now you mentioned that. I was thinking when I first was watching your Instagram, I'm like, man, Vanessa must waste so much money.
You and everybody I know.
I'm trying to, like, not waste so much money on food because I gotta, this and that. I'd rather buy food, make it at my house because I'm trying to save money.
Yeah, no.
Vanessa's out like posting pictures of like crazy stuff all the time. I'm like, man, she must be. This is an expensive hobby.
Everyone's like, yo, girl, you doing overtime? You doing overtime? Like, even my mom, she's like, you're spending a lot of money. I'm like, it's free. She's like, take me. I'm like, oh,
no, right?
How you want to go? Okay.
Wow. See, that's another thing, misconceptions. People always don't know until you're really in there.
Exactly.
Because I would have just like, wow, Vanessa must waste
been like, damn, this girl is broke right now. She's broke.
But yeah, you must waste like $600 a month.
But no, food. I go take my $5. Everyone pitches in $5. They got a good ass $30-$40 tip.
Yeah. Damn, that's good. That's really good. And would you make like a list of like, oh, I'm gonna go here next, or is this just random?
There's days that, like, on the weekend I'll be like, I'm gonna go here in the morning, here in the afternoon, here in the evening, here at night, and then just do everything and have a whole bunch of content for the week. And you're like, I can't, because sometimes it gets really overwhelming. Sometimes you really don't have nothing to post.
Yeah.
So you really do have to go out, spend money, and do what you can with where you go.
Yeah. No, it makes perfect sense. You have to, especially
now you're like, oh, I want to go on these. I got you. I'm gonna take you so you know how it's.
No, I'm down. Shit, $5. $5. Offering $5.
And you get drinks.
Oh my god! I'm about to open up a new Instagram page right now. Jesus. Yeah, that's a good hobby. Honestly, it's a good hobby, and it's something that at least you like it. And it's getting you somewhere. Like, it's getting you where you want to do, especially with school and the whole hospitality and all that.
I'm excited for it.
Oh, yeah. And what is your goals? Like, talking about 2020. What are you where are you trying to take your page? Are you trying to get to, like, 10,000, 25,000 followers? And then
I'm trying to go wherever.
Are you trying to be, like, an influencer? Like, get people to, have you had that already, actually? Someone like, post an ad about my restaurant. I just opened it, or.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and how's that work? Like,
I mean, hey, can you come here, take a picture, promote it, or promote this sauce, promote this, whatever, and you get excited. You do it, you're like, yeah, for sure, I'm there. Just because, and me personally, I love to meet the owner, I love to meet the manager. I talk to them, I take pictures of them. I'm like, I really want to I'm not here just being an out. I'm here to, long time customer.
No, of course. Yeah, you're trying to actually be...
So in the future, they'll be what
does the restaurant business call it? Someone goes in office? It's called a regular.
Exactly. Call la dieta como se llama. People call me la dieta or dieta. They're like, call dieta to come in.
All right.
So that's what I want. I'm not trying to go as fast as everyone, but I'm trying to...
Yeah, of course. You're trying to grow it. But what is it you're trying to do? Like, what's your North Star to that?
With my page, I'm trying to get paid. If that, I want someone to Instagram to reach out and be like, "Hey, stop working. We'll pay you to do all that you do. So don't worry about it." And a lot of people are living off of this.
You would do that. You would do what you do right now and leave broadcasting, leave school, and do that.
Well, no. I don't think so. I don't think I'd leave it just because I love it. But extra income, I mean, nothing's wrong with that.
You'll definitely leave your day job, obviously.
100%. School,
Okay.
no, I keep.
You'll keep school and you'll keep
until
that.
I finish, and
And then you'll get, let's say, your broadcasting degree or however that works. And like, which one would you choose? Would you do food blogging all the time, or would you do broadcasting? I'm just trying to see
maybe
what
I do like the morning show.
You're trying to do Good Morning America or breakfast.
Lucy Lopez, I'm coming for you.
I'm just trying to see, like, what are you more passionate about? You're more passionate about doing the food blogging thing, or you really want to be, like, behind the camera or in front of the camera, actually?
I love being in front of the camera. Uh-huh. I love being in front of the camera, but I also love, I don't know, the way I am. I like talking. I like interacting. I like this. This right here, like, this is a whole ass vibe. Like, I'm good.
Yeah.
But food, I don't know, can I do both?
Well, I guess you can.
No, I definitely do both. I can't leave.
You can't do both?
No. When I was little, I told my mom, I want to be on TV. I want to be on TV. I want to be on TV. Like, she'd be like, okay, go to school. Like, why are you bothering me? So I can't.
All right, so then you do and you're doing right now. You're working. You're doing your obviously your food blog on your Instagram, and you're also going to school. Do you ever get like
full-time job, full-time student, and this hobby?
Do you ever get overwhelmed? Have you ever felt overwhelmed? You're like, wow, I gotta quit one.
Yeah, I have. There was a time that
which one have you thought about quitting?
Social media. There was a time that I stopped. I didn't even go on the app for like 2 weeks, and everyone's like, "Where are you? Like
recently?
No, like maybe like 2 months ago.
Whoa, that's freaking recently.
Yeah, I was like, because it was getting to my head. I was like, oh my God, I need to grow my Instagram. I need to grow. I need to be good. I need to be at the top. I need to have all the restaurants call me. I need to go here and I was like,
wow. I've gone through the same thing.
I was like, dude, why? Like, no, I started this page to be cool, have fun, just go with it. And it was getting to my head. I was like, I need a break. And everyone, it's so crazy because everyone's like, yo, are you okay? And I came back, I'm like, I needed a break.
You said that. Actually, it happened to me not that long ago. I was just like, I was trying to like start my TikTok, and I'm like, what should I do? And then just overthinking it. And it's just like
at 2 a.m. Like,
yeah. I was just like, then I was just like, fuck TikTok, man. I don't want to do this shit. And it's just like, why am I taking it so serious? Like, just do it, chill out. Don't even. That's what we do. Like, we want to be huge in one day. And then, we get so overwhelmed about things, and we just gotta take it slow.
And you want to do everything. You split yourself. Like, you can't. You can't. Yeah. You're not.
So what did you do? Like, you told yourself I gotta calm down.
Yeah, I got off the app. I didn't post. I was a ghost. Yeah, I wasn't on there, and I just, I just
like a detox.
I feel
talking about food.
I mean, your phone consumes you. Like, you're more on your phone than you look up into the sky. Yep. So being so much on my phone and then replying and then having to do this, replying here, and then that's unhealthy. Mentally, I was like, bro, I need a break, because I would just get mad and angry and not want to do anything, and just, this is piece of shit, it's not working.
So you stopped doing it, and what made you go back? Like, what were you like? Did you tell yourself, I gotta calm down, I gotta do this?
I was always gonna come back. I wasn't gonna quit, but I need to remind myself why I started the page. I'm like, this is not to beat, and not a competition. It's not to, to go to the finish line right away. It's never ending. The line is never gonna end. It's always gonna be there.
Yep.
So I just came back, and I'm like, slowly. Like 20 minutes. I give myself 20 minutes. All right, I'm good.
And how about, because I bet you have, because I feel like everyone does, but did you ever feel envious about other people, and you're just like, wow, man, why did this person do this?
Always. Yeah, I'm like, this person.
Me too.
This person was just low in followers, and now they're higher than me. What the? Like, what am I? And I'm like, dude, why am I being such a petty bitch? Like, why? Why? No, that's not cool. And then you see that person, you're just like,
yeah.
But at the back of my head, I'm not really mad. I'm just like,
it's just like, I don't want to be mad. Like, you don't want to give out that energy, but it's just like, why do I feel like this? It's like that friction in you. It's just like,
I just think everyone has obviously something that says like, you feel intimidated and you feel like you're not really good, but you are really good, and you shouldn't feel intimidated. Like, obviously, you are where you are because you are who you are. So I was just like, bro, now I'm like, nah. This person's cool. I don't really care. Like, So I just go with emotion.
Yeah, no, I'm the same way. That happened to me. Like, I thought I was gonna be like, doing my Instagram, and then I see like other people in the insurance world. It's just other people in general. It's just I'm like, damn, why do they have so much more followers than me? Like, I'm posting. I feel like my posts look better than theirs. Like, why? And it's just like, it's just the way it is. Yeah, I was just like, wow, why these people are doing exactly what I'm doing, and they're just so much better than me. Like, and that's the thing, so much better than what? Just followers, right? And likes. Like, that's really what it is.
I'm living for likes and follows.
And
like,
you can't get caught in that mouse trap.
That's why I was like, dude.
Yeah. And the thing is, all it did was just slow me down, because then I started overthinking about it. I wasn't producing more content, or I wasn't doing this. I wasn't actually, being my best self. I was just hating, angry, waking up at night, being like, fuck this page. Like, I don't even want to follow him anymore. Like, it's just petty shit. It's just like, why?
Mute their posts and stories.
You can't do that. You can't do that. That's just like...
And it wasn't that I don't really like them. It was just, I was hating.
Jealous.
I was being a hater.
You're just jealous. Yeah.
That's, for me, is so... I hate it. Like, if I see someone doing that, like, imagine how, what I think about myself.
Exactly.
So...
No, and there's probably people that wish they had your Instagram, or you being in your position, or whatever the case may be. And sometimes...
I think everyone goes to that.
No, of course. Yeah.
Everyone has to.
Has to. Yeah.
And you have to, because now you won't catch yourself and be like, oh shit, like I need to be careful. Maybe I come off wrong to that person next time I see them, and they're like,
and this is exactly what I'm telling you. Like, everyone probably goes through that, but the people that actually, like, I feel like they grow and get better are the ones that realize that they're doing that and be like, I gotta switch that, I gotta change that. What am I gonna do to change that? And it's just change it. There's nothing wrong with feeling that, but it's just there's something wrong when you are acting like out of spite or out of bad intentions. Right. That's where people mess up. That's where everything gets fucked up. So, yeah, I agree. Can't do that.
100.
Definitely.
Don't be a hater, waiter.
So, that's you learn that in the food industry?
No.
And talking about that, then, how about like just mental health issues? Have you ever had, like, obviously I consider that like mental health, in the sense that you kind of work hard on yourself when it's just in reality nothing's going on. But have you ever had, especially you, that you're so overwhelmed doing so many things, and I feel like I'm doing the same thing.
I get home at like 11 o'clock every day. I'm so tired. I shower.
11 o'clock?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm doing stuff. I'm going to a dine. I'm picking something up. I'm doing something for school. I'm staying late at work. One thing is that you need to give yourself time to like live a little, breathe. There was a moment when I first started, I only did food blogging. Like on the weekends, during the week, I was like, I'm busy. Mm-hmm. Don't talk to me. So everyone's like, dude, you're only doing this. Like, we don't hear from you. Like, you have new friends. Like, what is this? I'm like, I'm just trying to do me. I'm just trying to, do what
that's what Friendsgiving is for. I'll see you once a year. See you next year. See you next Friendsgiving.
There you go. Let's catch up. Let's catch up what happened the last 10 months.
No, I completely agree though. But what do you think about this? Because I also hear a lot of people, like, when people say that, they always answer with like, but this is me living. Me living is doing food blogging. Like, what is it? Being at a beach or drinking pina coladas? I don't want to do that. I want to do food blogging always. Like, what do you say to that? Like, you think it's healthy, or it's like, no, you gotta get a break. You can't be so consumed in that.
I don't think you should be. Like, why would food blogging be your life? Like, it could be your passion.
Yeah.
And you something that you love, but your life, no, you take a break. Like, you'll come back to it. The people who follow that are your followers, they'll still be there.
Yeah.
You get me? Like, they're not gonna go anywhere. They're gonna be sad because you're gone for a little while, but they're always gonna be there. Like, I know a friend, and he had to get off, and he came back. He's like, I was just really overwhelmed. I took some time for myself, and now I'm back. You always need that, restart.
Curious, how long did it take him? Like, was it?
He was gone for like a month.
Okay. Yeah, because sometimes I feel like I've had that, or I've know people have had it too, but it's like a day. It's like, all right, or maybe
I
a couple
did a
hours.
day.
Like all
I'll
right,
take a nap and I'll be fine.
yeah. Like no, it's one of those things like you got super overwhelmed. You've just been having, but you just gotta learn that you just gotta calm down. Everything will be all right. You just keep going with track. Just don't overwhelm yourself. Sometimes you overschedule yourself too.
Oh
that
my
happens
God.
a lot.
I'm an overbooker.
Yeah, no. And the thing is that you know why, and I know why, because you say yes to everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like go here, yes, and then it's just like your calendar is full of yeses everywhere. Like I didn't see
and
no
it's like,
to
oh my
one
God,
thing.
I messed up. Like I can't go here, and then I had forgot I had something. I said yes to everything at one point, doing something every single day, and now I'm very picky with what I say yes to, like what days, what times, because I know that I'm gonna get home late, or I know I can't do it. Like if something's at 6 and then I get invited to something at 8, I want to do both.
Oh man, and I'm terrible with that.
But
with
I can't. Whoever invited me first is gonna get me. I can't overbook myself because it's not fair. Because then if I can't make it, or I'm full and I can't try anything, like somebody else could have gone instead of me. But I wanted to say yes because I wanted to be there. I wanted to be in everything. I have FOMO.
Yeah.
I have fear of missing out of everything.
Yeah,
my friend, anyone can tell you, but I've learned to.
Yeah, to balance that out.
Yes.
No, it's that you have to.
I'm a
yeser.
Do.
You're a yes, like the movie Yes Man. You said yes to everything. Okay, but yeah. How about like when you do get overwhelmed and you're stressed out and everything, is there something that you do like like I know some people, they probably just go to the beach, or they probably just watch Netflix or something that just kind of grounds them, or
right.
Do you do anything that's nothing to do with what you do on your daily life, like your food blogging or whatever? You kind of just like, or like meditation, people like meditate, someone goes and plays basketball, someone, or whatever it is. You have anything like that?
I do a lot of I it's random. I'm barely in my living room. So I'll go to my living room and I'll just turn on TV or just in silence and like, nothing's on, and I'll just literally lay on the couch. Like I want to enjoy the couch or take a nap, or I'll hang out with my little brother and take him wherever he wants to go. He's like, oh, I never hang out with you. I'm like, okay, whatever you want to do, let's go do it. I want to hang out with you.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's really important. Or with my friends, like I just go talk and, catch up, and I'm not on my phone. That's in my car or in the purse somewhere. So for me, it's a lot of like family time, friend time, catching up and stuff like that. I'm not so much of a like be alone. Not because I'm needy.
Yeah.
I'm not needy, but I like to, if I'm free, I want to know what you've been up to, and I want to be with you, and I want to enjoy your company, our time together.
Yeah. No, yeah, I that's definitely, and a lot of people do that. Like a lot of people just being around their family, especially like, and I know you and your brother, like you love your brother a lot. Oh my God,
that's
post about him all the time.
That's my son.
Yeah, and he's gotten huge too, by the way. He's freaking, he's gotten super big.
And he loves he loves hanging out with me too. So sometimes I'm like, why don't, I should be doing this. Yeah. Especially since he's leaving. So.
Yeah, no, definitely. And that is like, me sometimes is also with like my dog. Sometimes I'll just go walk my dog or I take him to the dog park, or, and that helps me out. Meditation helps me out tremendously as well. And it's just things like, just sometimes I am the type of person, I do like being by myself a lot. Like I would go and I will, I don't know, go to the beach. I've gone to the beach by myself, like in the morning, like on a Saturday morning. Just go work out, run, and then just go in the water. And it's just like, that to me,
that sounds amazing, but by the time I get in the car, I'm like,
call this person. You're coming.
You want to go with me?
Yeah. But it's just, everyone's different. And that to me, like I do that, and I just like, I come out of there and then do whatever I have to do, and I'm just
You're like a brand new person.
Exactly, brand new. I'm just like, all right, I feel freaking 100%. I'm gonna go out and do it.
My sister's up.
Yeah.
She'll like overwhelmed. You don't hear from her. She just needs a day, like all the lights off, or just listening to music, or just going somewhere by herself and like doing like a spa day. But she'll come back and be like, okay, I'm good. I'm here. I'm your sister now. I'm like, oh, okay, I wish. Yeah. But everyone's different. Someone needs me time or someone needs we time. So.
Yeah. That is true.
You're
That
like,
is
damn,
100% true.
this girl's coming with all these like,
Yeah. You got, like,
me time.
you got all these haymakers throwing. I was like, wow, you trying to be a rapper too, or no? You trying to rap? You got a SoundCloud? You got a food blog and a SoundCloud?
Coming up.
Maybe. You said you want to be radio host, right? Well, you could start a podcast.
Raps with V.
There you go.
Stop.
There you go.
That's a neck.
All right, so I want to ask you one last question.
Okay.
And if you there's one skill that you've learned throughout your life, so now obviously that you think can help someone out tremendously in any aspect of their life, what would that one skill be?
I hope it doesn't, their life doesn't depend on.
Yeah, if it's something like for example, for me, I feel like if there's something I could teach anybody that I think that will help them out tremendously would be to have some sort of meditation routine. It doesn't have to be every day.
Meditation.
Hopefully every day.
I feel like meditation, I get lost in my own thoughts.
Well, meditation to me has helped me out tremendously with like a lot of noise inside your head and a lot of like just stress and it's just things that you repeat in your mind like, why am I thinking that? Like, why am I killing myself over and over with these thoughts? Meditation has saved me tremendously. Wow. What's something that's like you think? Or it doesn't have to be that. It could be something like
no, I know.
I don't know. It's just anything like what do you think? Like, what's one thing you could teach somebody? You'd be like, if this person learned this, or it could be like learning how to control your emotions. I don't know. Like.
Well, for
one thing that can help somebody else.
Controlling your emotions. For me, it's hard.
Yeah, no, it is. Meditation's helped me with that too, tremendous. Take your time, don't worry.
But you could put this in the while I'm thinking.
Yeah, I could. Give me ideas. One thing you could teach anybody. What would it be? Something that you've learned that you'd be like, this would help you out a lot. What do you think it would be?
For me, in the past, I would always, when you make a mistake and then you don't learn from it and you do it again, mm-hmm. and you're wondering, why is this outcome the same? Like, what's happening? Why? And one thing I learned is you need to go back to whatever happened and, ask yourself 3 questions like, why do you think this is happening? How can you better yourself? And what are you going to do next time? Because before I would just, I don't know. Like, I can't fix it. Everything comes out wrong and it's me. It's a situation. I can't fix it. But to me, I'm like, okay, you just need to like control yourself, relax, and just think there's always going to be worse. There's always going to be worse than what you think is already bad. So I just come back to myself and I say, this happened. This is what happened, and you can't change that. Yeah. But you can change for the next time. You can prevent those things from happening. 100%. And I think for me, I get overwhelmed in my own thoughts. So I'm like, no, it's going to happen again. Or like the same situation is occurring. And I'm like, this happened already. So let me try a different, exactly. So that for me is really important.
Game changer.
I don't know if it's a game changer, but it has helped me, and maybe it can help somebody. Like, because my sister would tell me, you need to figure out, you saw all those red flags. Why didn't you stop before seeing another red flag?
God.
I was like, ooh, that was deep. Like, Goosebumps, like,
yeah.
Damn, like, okay.
It's funny. Me and my friend, we talked about red flags the other day, and we were like,
you're seeing all those red flags, and you're just blind. Like, dodge.
Yeah.
Dodge. That's not that bad. That red flag is not that bad. That red flag, it'll pass. And it's like all this bad energy, and you're just like, I could have prevented this. I could have stopped it and just been like,
from the first flag.
Gotta go. But I've learned.
And nope, 100%.
You agree?
I agree. No, and especially red flags. I definitely
red flag,
agree.
You're like big, right?
No, and the thing is, it's one of those things you feel it. Like, when it's a red flag and you kind of push it away. So, yeah.
I think everyone does that.
I get it. I get it.
I think nobody wants to know, accept those things, but sometimes you gotta hit those people and be like, look, realize.
Yep, I agree. Well, Vanessa, thank you so much for stopping by. My first episode, and tune in for the next one. Deuces.